Universe. Welcome to Saturday Morning Slam. In our opening contest, Jey Uso will be taking on Darren Young. A match made by Saturday Morning Slam GM Mick Foley earlier today. For Jey Uso, the key will be to use his raw strength and agility to get an early jump on Darren Young. Otherwise, the seasoned and technically sound Mr. No Days Off will be at an advantage due to his superior conditioning and vast in-ring acumen. However, the X factor in this matchup will be each man's respective tag team partners who will be accompanying them to ringside. Will Jimmy Uso and Titus O'Neil keep it a fair fight, or will they get involved in the action? Let's get down to ringside to find out.
Good morning, WWE Universe. Welcome to Saturday Morning Slam.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way in from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 240 pounds, Darren Young.
This will be a singles match here this morning for Darren Young. More on that in just a second. Josh Matthews ringside with the assistant to Raw's managing supervisor, Brad Maddox. Brad, welcome back. Thanks for being here on Saturday Morning Slam.
Good morning, Josh. I'm Brad, and this is going to be an exciting Saturday Morning Slam. We've already got issues.
Now let's take you back to how this match got set up here this morning. Again, a one-on-one match thanks to our general manager, Mick Foley.
It's like this, right?
Just like that, Mick. Then
You gotta feel it from the heart.
right here, Mick. Bring it
Feel
in
it.
right there. Yes, sir.
Just like Jimmy's.
PGP in the house!
Why you so loud, man?
Come on, Mick. You still trying to learn how to dance?
Yes, I am.
First, you were trying to learn how to dance from Tons of Funk.
And I did pretty well.
Okay. And now you're trying to learn from the big cousins of Honey Boo Boo.
So boy, big man. Another option for me?
Of course, the roughest, toughest, most entertaining tag team in the WWE always has an option, Mick.
Of course, get in the middle.
I'm part of the team.
On my cue. Mick, on my cue. We start to the left. Let's do it, baby.
Millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars.
That is entertainment. That's entertainment. That's what you call entertainment. None of this.
Anybody got a 2 left feet, it's you.
Whoa, what you need to do is take a couple of dollars, put that money where your mouth is, and meet me in the ring for a match. D. Young. What's wrong with you?
Well, there you gotta ask your daddy.
We ain't got no problem meeting you for a match at all. I mean, me, personally, I'm not going to be in the match, but Darren has no problem. I'm going to. I got a fish fry.
Fish fry.
I see a match between Jey Uso and Darren Young on Saturday Morning Slam.
That's what I'm talking about. But we're going to this fish fry right now, Snake. So we'll see y'all next week after the fish fry.
Hold on, big man. Next week would be great, no doubt about it. But if I had to pick,
Week out?
That was a good one, Mick.
and I can because I'm the general manager here.
The week after. I like your thinking, Mick.
This morning,
What?
Saturday Morning Slam.
Come on, Mick, man. I just told y'all how to think it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Brad, you are a man of power here in WWE. Mick Foley certainly taking charge of Saturday Morning Slam.
I haven't even had breakfast yet, and the Usos are already starting from.
And fitting that the Civital performed here by the Usos, the twin brothers. That's really what sparked this match here this morning between Darren Young and Jey Uso. The primetime players felt that the Civital wasn't very entertaining.
Doug, ain't nobody got no time for that. I don't know what the Usos think they're doing. They need to be concentrating on working on their craft.
Well, the Civital is a traditional Polynesian battle cry. Served to
Well, here's a
motivate the
prime-time
Usos.
player battle cry right here.
Primetime players feel they are the roughest and toughest and most entertaining tag team in WWE.
They absolutely are, but they also like to stay fresh, Josh. Exhibit A, Darren Young's hair, very fresh.
Well, this will be a one-on-one match here for Mr. No Days Off, Darren Young and Jey Uso.
Jey Uso's got quite a matchup on his hands because Darren Young has never had a day off, and today is not going to be one.
A little different here this morning, though, Brad. A singles competition for Darren and Jey. These guys are used to competing in tag team matches.
All four of these guys at ringside are used to being in tag team matches, so it's a little something different for everybody.
So you claim that the Usos were starting trouble here on Saturday Morning Slam. What do you think about Mick Foley setting up this one-on-one match here?
Wow, are you questioning the GM of Saturday Morning Slam,
No,
Josh?
I'm trying to get your opinion as someone who has power here in WWE.
Well, this is Mick Foley's show, Josh. I'm not listening.
I believe Titus is called for timeout.
All right, let's get a quick timeout here.
Get that camera out of my
Look at that. Keep it fresh.
Let's go. Get back in here. What? Get that camera out of there.
Darren Young and Titus O'Neil are focused on being dominant and staying fresh at all times.
Well, Jey Uso firmly in control. Can Darren Young get back into this as Saturday Morning Slam continues? In-ring one-on-one action continues here as we welcome you back to Saturday Morning Slam. Titus O'Neil and Darren Young called a series of timeouts before the break, but really, Darren Young has not been able to get back into this match here against Jey Uso.
There he goes. There's a little control for you, Josh.
And Brad, we were talking throughout the break about the differences between Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. You telling me that Jey is the faster, quicker of the Uso brothers.
The Usos are identical twins and are identical in every way, Josh.
I don't really think that's true, but nonetheless, a little pop and lock here by Jey Uso. Oh! And now Jey into the cover. Hooks the outside leg and a quick kick out by...
I'll tell you what, to take a headbutt from a Samoan and kick out is no small thing, Josh.
Darren Young trying anything he can now to get back into this one. Darren looking
There we go.
a bit frustrated.
There we go. Mess his hair up. Mess that hair up. Titus knows what he's talking about.
Titus O'Neil won a
Ain't nobody got no time for that, Titus.
national championship playing football for the University of Florida Gators.
Darren Young is about to win a matchup here on Saturday Morning Slam.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. Jey Uso's been in control throughout this match. Nice takedown there, though.
That time has come and gone, my friend.
Primetime players say they are worth millions and billions of dollars to WWE. Back and forth they
There's a
go.
hip toss.
Fast and furious action. Back and forth they go.
Oh, I think he's got him.
Cover
That's it.
again, and Darren Young just pops up at two.
I tell you what, I think that hair is a special protective barrier for Darren. Might be a secret weapon. Let's keep our eye on that, Josh.
You're serious?
I'm dead serious. Look at that thing. That is fresh.
The only thing the hair of Darren Young is doing is getting into the mind of Darren Young. He's so worried about looking fresh. It caught him off his game here against Jey Uso.
Jey Uso is on his game tonight. But it ain't nighttime, Josh. It's morning, and he's a little slow out of bed.
I'm glad that you can be with us here this morning, Brad, on Saturday Morning Slam as Titus continues to shout encouragement. And
Oh,
again,
there we go.
keeping Darren fresh.
This is how you regroup. Oh, yeah. It's payback time now for Jey.
I guess if you feel you look good, you can perform well inside the ring, and that's
Confidence is half the battle, Josh.
could be what's happening here for Darren Young. Trash talking continues on the outside.
Titus making sure everyone's doing the jobs. Good man.
Who you think you are, huh?
I don't know. Who does he think he is? Mess with his hair.
Now Darren Young looking for a type of a suplex here. I thought so. Instead now, positioning Jey Uso.
Oh. Uh-oh. Here we go, Josh.
That's a dangerous situation for both Darren and Jey. Teetering here on the second rope.
Oh, there it is.
disadvantage.
Oh, come on now. This is chaos.
The winner of this match as a result of a disqualification, Jey Uso.
Call there by the official, catching Titus O'Neil, trying to take advantage.
I'll tell you what, I don't think anybody's happy right now with this outcome.
The Usos don't look all that upset about it. They got the victory, did Jey Uso. And here comes
Here he is.
our general manager, the WWE Hall of Famer, Mick Foley.
In the building.
Gentlemen, it seems like we have ourselves one of those classic good news, bad news situations. It seems that Jimmy Uso, and especially you, Titus O'Neil, have failed miserably in your roles as bystanders at ringside. Bad news is, it seems like you four have some unresolved personal issues. The good news is, I believe I have a way for the four of you to resolve those personal issues. We are going to have ourselves a little tag team contest right here on Saturday Morning Slam. And that contest begins right now.
Whoa.
Have a nice day.
So again, our general manager, Mick Foley, taking charge. A tag team match. The Usos versus the Primetime Players next. So can the Usos make it a clean sweep here against the Primetime Players as we welcome you back to WWE Saturday Morning Slam, a singles match between Jey Uso and Darren Young broke down. It ended in a disqualification. Brad Maddox, our then general manager, Mick Foley, would come out and make this tag team match.
We got a brand new match here on Saturday Morning Slam. You can learn a thing or two from Mick Foley, Josh.
But his momentum on the side of the Usos here as Titus O'Neil trying to keep his balance against Jey Uso. Excuse me, that's Jimmy Uso.
That's Jimmy. Come on, Josh.
Well, they are twins. It is hard to tell the Usos apart. Jey has the tattoo on his chest. Jimmy has the sleeve tattoo.
Well, it doesn't matter which one is in the ring right now because the Primetime Players are in control.
A rejuvenated Darren Young here. Going to work on it, Jimmy Uso. So again, Brad, we saw a one-on-one match, but in your opinion, you believe the Primetime Players have the advantage in this tag team match?
Absolutely, because Darren Young, he don't take a day off, and he doesn't take any time off, and he has not stopped taking chops this morning. He needs to get Titus in the ring.
And again, this is how this started. Jey Uso and Darren Young were in a one-on-one match, now a tag team match, but it's more of the same as Jey Uso goes to work on Mr. No Days Off.
The Usos look like they have the advantage right now. Of course, being identical twins, they can kind of come and go in the ring as they please, Josh, which is a major advantage.
Well, again, Brad, I hate to disagree with you, but the official's right there, keeping a close eye on things, making sure that the Usos do tag in and out.
Kind of like ghosts.
They're nothing like ghosts.
They're exactly like ghosts, identical ghosts.
So Darren Young was telling me this morning that he actually got a workout in before Saturday Morning Slam.
Well, of course he did. He was up at 4 in the morning working out because he doesn't take days off.
Said he did a 505-pound deadlift at around 4:45 this morning.
It's a lot of deadlifting.
Let's see if Darren Young can kick out here and keep
Still kicking out.
Jimmy Uso at bay.
It would be a great idea if Titus got in this matchup.
Well, easier said than done as the Usos making quick tags. This now, Jey Uso in the ring.
Are you sure?
Oh, can you see the tattoo there on Jey's chest?
I can. I'm asking you.
And again,
Do you know which Primetime Player is in the ring?
oh, that would be Darren Young.
That would be Darren Young.
It's a little easier as Jey did make the tag to Jimmy Uso. Frequent tags.
Darren is in trouble right now. Oh!
And Darren Young, perhaps the wisest thing that he's done in this match thus far. And again, the primetime players calling for timeout.
Timeout. That's two. They got one left.
No, they don't. There are no timeouts in WWE. Oh, and Darren there.
Who put those steps there? Uh-oh. That is not funny. Ouch. That is not funny.
Well, the Usos think it is. And Jimmy having some fun here, but Darren Young.
There's a tag.
But no, was the tag made?
There was a tag.
So Titus O'Neil.
What a move. One step ahead.
So the chaoticness of what happened here moments ago allowed for Titus O'Neil to get into this ring. Can Titus turn it around for the primetime players on Saturday Morning Slam cover? And a kick out here by Jimmy Uso.
Hello, everybody. It's WWE Hall of Famer and General Manager of Saturday Morning Slam, Mick Foley, with a special favor to ask of all of you. You know, we appreciate you enjoy the action you see every Saturday morning, but please do not try to duplicate the moves you see our superstars and divas perform. Be smart. Be safe. Don't try this. Have a nice day.
We are back on Saturday Morning Slam, the primetime players and the Usos in tag team action. And Brad, it's been all Usos all morning.
Look at your screen right now, Josh. It's all primetime players.
Well, the primetime players have recently gained control here, and there you see Darren Young and Titus O'Neil working as a cohesive unit. They call themselves the roughest and toughest tag team in WWE, covered by Darren Young, and a kick out by Jimmy Uso.
Mr. No Days Off is still in that ring. His second match this morning. I still haven't had breakfast.
Darren is 0 for 1 if you're keeping score this morning, losing by disqualification.
Well, that was questionable.
Oh, it wasn't questionable. The match ended in disqualification. Mick Foley would then come out and set up this tag team match between the primetime players and the Usos.
Highly controversial. Of course, Josh has been questioning Mick Foley all morning long. Mick, if you're listening.
I actually haven't been questioning Mick Foley's decision-making.
A little payback time.
Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars. Darren Young bringing his $1 million work ethic with him this morning.
Now, Brad, you talk so much about the complex lives of Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. You're sort of multitasking here this morning, not only watching and commentating, but scouting as well, perhaps.
Thank you. Yeah, of course. Bricky is always scouting, and I'll tell you what, Vicky is going to like the scouting report that I give her on the primetime players.
Darren Young, Titus O'Neil
might be
into
it.
the cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out by Jimmy Uso.
Titus O'Neil puts the dominant in dominant. And you see he's also a little cocky. But that's what happens when you're good.
It's also what happens when you're 6'7", 270 pounds.
He's 6'7", 270 pounds, and I don't see any fat on him. And that's really hard to achieve, Josh. I know you're like 99% fat.
Titus lettered all 4 years at the University of Florida.
You're like whole milk. Titus is like skim milk.
And Titus catching Jimmy Uso out of midair.
Wow. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it.
Brad Maddox feels it. The primetime players closing in on a victory here.
I'll tell you what, I think they've got him at any moment if they want to end this matchup. I think that they can.
3-point stance by Titus O'Neil. Perhaps wasted too much time.
Did you see how hard he hit the turnbuckle? Ref, check that ring.
Titus O'Neil shoulder first with the turnbuckle.
Oh.
The window of opportunity now open for Jimmy Uso, but he's got a long way to go to make the tag to his brother Jay.
Both down, and they both got a long way to go. Somebody needs to tag. Mr. No Days Off wants in. He is in.
And here comes Darren Young. You saw a great vantage point of how far Jimmy had to go, but he made the tag, and here comes Jay Uso. Brad disagreed that this is the more explosive of the Uso brothers, but you're seeing it on display here.
might be time for a day off.
For the second time this morning, can Jey Uso defeat Darren Young?
That's it.
Cover. Leg is hooked. Darren Young shoulders down.
Was that it? That
The
was
official
two.
says no. The official
wasn't
says
it.
Darren Young got his shoulder up. How did Darren Young kick out of that?
This might be it.
Will Darren Young kick out of this?
Oh.
Titus O'Neil breaks things up at 2.5.
Timely from Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil is sensing defeat.
An illegal double team move. Uh-oh. I don't like the looks of this. Primetime players in trouble.
Jimmy Uso off the top rope. Jey was directing
He got
traffic.
him.
And the Usos defeat the primetime players. 2-0.
Uso.
Brad, you may need to adjust that scouting report. The Usos looked great this morning.
Absolutely right. 2-0 this morning. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm going to have to tell Vicky about this one.
And how impressive was this? Jimmy Uso halfway across the ring. It deserves another
Look at
look.
that. That's higher than I can fly. I'm pretty light.
Brad Maddox, thank you for joining us here this morning on commentary. What a morning it's been for the Usos. We thank all of you for joining us. We'll see you right back here next week inside the Vortex for WWE Saturday Morning Slam.
Saturday mornings in the Vortex are poetry in motion. An all-new WWE Saturday Morning Slam. Next Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Vortex on the CW.